100 Band 9 words and phrases for IELTS Writing Task 2. Topic: Environment. Part 2.
Environmental impact.
6. Environmental justice promotion.
Environmental justice promotion.
Explanation. Efforts to ensure that environmental laws and regulations are enforced fairly and consistently, particularly for marginalized communities or vulnerable populations.
Synonyms: environmental equity initiatives, fairness in environmental decision-making, social justice promotion.
Example sentences. 1. To promote environmental justice, we must ensure that environmental regulations are applied equally and consistently across all communities.
2. The organization's goal is to advocate for environmental justice through policy changes and community engagement initiatives.
3. Promoting environmental justice requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
7. Public health protection measures.
Public health protection measures.
Explanation: strategies or technologies implemented to reduce the risk of illness or disease caused by environmental factors such as pollution or climate change.
Synonyms: environmental health protection initiatives, public well-being promotion, disease prevention strategies.
Example sentences.
1. To protect public health, we must implement measures to reduce air and water pollution.
2. The government's goal is to develop policies that promote public health through environmental regulations and education campaigns.
3. Protecting public health requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
8. Climate resilience enhancement.
Climate resilience enhancement.
Explanation: efforts to increase the ability of ecosystems, communities, or societies to withstand or adapt to climate-related events, such as extreme weather events or sea level rise.
Synonyms: adaptation initiatives, vulnerability reduction strategies, environmental resilience promotion.
Example sentences. 1. To enhance climate resilience, we must invest in sustainable infrastructure and develop early warning systems for natural disasters.
2. The organization's goal is to promote climate resilience through conservation efforts, community engagement, and policy changes.
3. Enhancing climate resilience requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
9. Sustainable agriculture practices.
Sustainable agriculture practices.
Explanation: farming methods that prioritize environmental protection, social fairness, and economic sustainability, often involving organic or regenerative agriculture practices.
Synonyms: eco-friendly farming initiatives, sustainable food systems development, organic agriculture promotion.
Example sentences.
1. To promote sustainable agriculture practices, we must adopt environmentally friendly farming methods and support local farmers.
2. The organization's goal is to develop sustainable agricultural systems through education, training, and policy changes.
3. Promoting sustainable agriculture practices requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
Ten. Water conservation initiatives.
Water conservation initiatives.
Explanation. Strategies or technologies implemented to reduce water waste, conserve this vital resource, or ensure equitable access to clean drinking water.
Synonyms: water management initiatives, sustainability in water use, water conservation promotion.
Example sentences. 1. To promote water conservation, we must implement efficient irrigation systems and support water-saving technologies.
2. The government's goal is to develop policies that encourage water conservation through education campaigns and infrastructure investments.
3. Promoting water conservation requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
Sustainable practices.
1. Reduce, reuse, recycle principles.
Reduce, reuse, recycle principles.
Explanation. A set of practices aimed at reducing waste by minimizing consumption, reusing products whenever possible, and recycling materials that cannot be reused.
Synonyms: waste reduction strategies, sustainable consumption practices, environmental conservation initiative.
Example sentences.
1. To adopt the reduce, reuse, recycle principle, we must reduce our plastic use, reuse bags and containers, and recycle paper and metal.
2. The organization's goal is to promote the 3Rs through education campaigns and community engagement initiatives.
3. Implementing the 3Rs can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate environmental degradation.
2. Circular economy models.
Circular economy models.
Explanation: economic systems that aim to reduce waste and the consumption of resources by promoting recycling, reuse, and the recovery of materials.
Synonyms: sustainable development strategies, closed-loop economy approaches, zero-waste initiatives.
Example sentences.
1. A circular economy model can help reduce waste and promote sustainable development through the reuse and recycling of materials.
2. The company's goal is to adopt a circular economy approach by designing products for recyclability and reusability.
3. Implementing circular economy models requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
3. Eco-friendly lifestyles adoption.
Eco-friendly lifestyles adoption.
Explanation. Practices or behaviors that prioritize environmental protection, such as reducing energy consumption, using public transport, and minimizing waste generation.
Synonyms: sustainable living initiatives, environmental conservation efforts, green lifestyles promotion,
Example sentences. 1. To adopt an eco-friendly lifestyle, we must reduce our carbon footprint by using public transport, carpooling, and recycling.
2. The organization's goal is to promote eco-friendly lifestyles through education campaigns and community engagement initiatives.
3. Adopting eco-friendly lifestyles can help mitigate environmental degradation and ensure a sustainable future.
4. Green infrastructure development.
Green infrastructure development.
Explanation. Investments in infrastructure that prioritize environmental protection, such as green spaces, parks, and sustainable transportation systems.
Synonyms: environmental conservation investments, sustainable development initiatives, eco-friendly infrastructure promotion.
Example sentences.
1. Green infrastructure development can help mitigate the effects of climate change by promoting green spaces and sustainable transportation systems.
2. The city's goal is to develop a green infrastructure through investments in public parks and bike lanes.
3. Implementing green infrastructure requires a combination of government policies, community engagement, and individual actions.
5. Energy-efficient technologies implementation.
Energy-efficient technologies implementation.
Explanation. The adoption of technologies that reduce energy consumption, such as LED lighting, solar panels, and energy-efficient appliances.
Synonyms: sustainable energy solutions, environmental conservation technologies, green energy initiatives.
Example sentences.
1. Implementing energy-efficient technologies can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate environmental degradation.
2. The company's goal is to adopt energy-efficient technologies through investments in renewable energy sources and energy-efficient appliances.
3. Implementing energy-efficient technologies requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
6. Carbon offsetting schemes.
Carbon offsetting schemes.
Explanation. Initiatives that compensate for greenhouse gas emissions by investing in projects that reduce carbon dioxide levels, such as reforestation or renewable energy generation.
Synonyms: emissions, reduction, initiatives, sustainable development strategies, greenhouse gas mitigation approaches.
Example sentences.
1. Carbon offsetting schemes can help mitigate the effects of climate change by investing in projects that reduce carbon dioxide levels.
2. The organization's goal is to develop a carbon offsetting scheme through investments in reforestation and renewable energy generation.
3. Implementing carbon offsetting schemes requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
7. Sustainable transportation systems.
Sustainable transportation systems. Explanation. Transportation systems that prioritize environmental protection, such as public transport, electric vehicles, and non-motorized transportation options.
Synonyms: environmental conservation initiatives, sustainable development strategies, green transportation promotion.
Example sentences.
1. Sustainable transportation systems can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate environmental degradation by promoting public transport and non-motorized transportation options.
2. The city's goal is to develop sustainable transportation systems through investments in electric vehicles and bike lanes.
3. Implementing sustainable transportation systems requires a combination of government policies, community engagement, and individual actions.
8. Waste reduction targets.
Waste reduction targets.
Explanation: goals or targets aimed at reducing waste generation, such as recycling targets, composting initiatives, and minimizing single-use plastics.
Synonyms: environmental conservation initiatives, sustainable development strategies, greenhouse gas mitigation approaches.
Example sentences.
1. Setting waste reduction targets can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate environmental degradation by promoting recycling and composting.
2. The organization's goal is to develop a waste reduction target through education campaigns and community engagement initiatives.
3. Implementing waste reduction targets requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
9. Environmental education and awareness.
Environmental education and awareness.
Explanation: initiatives that promote environmental protection, such as education campaigns, public awareness programs, and community engagement initiatives.
Synonyms: sustainable development strategies, greenhouse gas mitigation approaches, environmental conservation efforts.
Example sentences. 1. Environmental education and awareness can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate environmental degradation by promoting sustainable practices.
2. The organization's goal is to develop an environmental education program through partnerships with schools and community centers. 2. The organization's goal is to develop an environmental education program through partnerships with schools and community centers.
10. Community engagement initiatives.
Community engagement initiatives.
Explanation: practices or programs that promote community involvement in environmental protection, such as volunteer opportunities, public awareness campaigns, and community-led initiatives.
Synonyms: sustainable development strategies, greenhouse gas mitigation approaches, environmental conservation efforts.
Example sentences.
1. Community engagement initiatives can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate environmental degradation by promoting sustainable practices.
2. The organization's goal is to develop a community engagement initiative through partnerships with local businesses and community centers.
3. Implementing community engagement initiatives requires a combination of individual actions, government policies, and international cooperation.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes.